Good morning to all. Welcome to the class. Today we are going to study about direct and indirect speech.
You have learned that in direct speech or quoted speech, we state the exact words spoken by a person and always place the spoken words between the quotation marks. In indirect speech,
Please write down the first point, the heading, direct and indirect speech, and direct, direct and indirect speech or quoted speech. That means directly we are quoting the speech of a person as it is spoken by the person. Okay, we state the exact words spoken by the same person. That is called direct speech or quoted speech. That's why the sentence which is spoken by the person is put in the quotation. So it is called as quoted speech also. Did you write indirect speech? That means the first point about direct speech is we state the exact words spoken by the person. That's why it is given in the inverted commas, that means as quotation. The spoken and the second point of this direct speech is the spoken words are given within the quotation marks. Okay. Did you write down? Did you write down?
Yes.
Yes.
speech or reported speech,
Yes.
we state the exact meaning of the words that are spoken by a person, but without directly quoting the exact words of the speaker.
In indirect speech or in the reported speeches, we state the exact meaning of the words that are spoken by a person. We do not directly quote the exact words of the speaker. This is the difference between direct and indirect speech. Please write down, in indirect speech or in the reported speech, the words of the speaker are reported by other person. So this is called indirect speech.
You will learn about change in tenses, change of pronouns, changing different kinds of sentences from direct speech to indirect speech, and vice versa.
Okay, children,
And vice versa.
in this topic, that means about direct and indirect speech, in the topic of direct and indirect speech, we will learn about change in tenses and change of pronouns and changing different kinds of sentences from direct speech to indirect speech and vice versa. That means you will learn about how to make direct speech and from direct speech how to make indirect speech. Okay, this is the introduction about this topic.
Let us now do an activity.
Now we can see the direct speech. Let's see some direct speeches and indirect speech. Okay, the principal welcomed a new students. Welcomed the new students in the geography class. You have to say whether it is direct speech or is it an indirect speech. The principal welcomed the new students in the geography class. And the second sentence, Rosie said to me, please come for my birthday party tomorrow. Okay. This is given the second sentence. That means it is reported that Rosie said to me, please come for my birthday party tomorrow. Which one is the direct speech and which one is the indirect speech? The principal welcomed the new students in the geography class. Is it indirect or direct speech? It is not done by the principal. Someone reported that principal welcomed the new students in the geography class. Okay, so this is not, let us see, this is not a direct speech, or this is not a speech reported directly as it is spoken. But here, Rosie said to me, please come for my birthday party tomorrow. In this second sentence, please in the sentence given in the inverted commas, in the quotation, it is given as it is spoken by the person. So this is called direct speech. Let us see whether it is correct or not. The example for direct speech. This is correct. Okay. Speech എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് ഇൻവേർട്ടഡ് കോമയ്ക്കകത്ത് കൊട്ടേഷൻ്റെ അകത്ത് കൊടുക്കുന്നതാണ്. വേറൊരാൾ പറഞ്ഞത് അതേപോലെ തന്നെ ഇതിൻ്റെ അകത്ത് കോട്ട് ചെയ്തിരിക്കുന്നു. കൊട്ടേഷനിൽ കോട്ട് ചെയ്തു. അതിനാണ് ഡയറക്റ്റ് സ്പീച്ച് എന്ന് പറയുന്നത്. റോസി സെഡ് ടു മീ, പ്ലീസ് കം ഫോർ മൈ ബർത്ത്ഡേ പാർട്ടി ടുമോറോ. ഇവിടെയോ ഇൻ ദ ഫസ്റ്റ് സെന്റൻസ് എന്താ പറഞ്ഞിരുന്നത്? The principal welcomed the new students in the geography class. പ്രിൻസിപ്പൽ വെൽക്കം ചെയ്തിട്ട് വേറൊരാള് ഇൻഡയറക്റ്റ് ആയിട്ട് പറയുക ചെയ്തേ. ഡയറക്റ്റ് ആയിട്ട് പ്രിൻസിപ്പൽ പറഞ്ഞ സെന്റൻസ് കോട്ട് ചെയ്തിട്ടില്ല. അതുകൊണ്ട് ഇത് ഇൻഡയറക്റ്റ് സ്പീച്ച്. ഓക്കെ, വരയ്ക്കുന്ന ആൾ ഈ ക്ലാസ്സിലുണ്ടല്ലേ? നമുക്ക് ചിത്രം വരയ്ക്കുന്ന ആളെ നമുക്ക് കണ്ടുപിടിക്കാം. ആരാണ് ഈ വരയ്ക്കുന്നത്? Don't draw on the screen. Teacher said to Mark, well done. Teacher said to Mark, well done. Inverted comma kathana. So it is it direct? Let us see whether it is direct or indirect speech. It is direct. I said to my mother, I am going for a picnic on Saturday. Is it indirect or direct? Because it is direct speech. Mark told Mary that the mathematicians had provided the theorem to be valid. This is indirect speech. Reported by one person, not directly. Jenny told me that Sandra had read her poem at the party. ഇവിടെ എന്താ പറയുന്നത്? Jenny told me. വേറൊരാളെ കുറിച്ച് പറയാ. Sandra had read her poem at the party. അവിടെ ഇൻവേർട്ടഡ് കോമയ്ക്കകത്ത് ഒരാൾ പറഞ്ഞതുപോലെ തന്നെ ഇല്ല, വേറൊരാളെ കുറിച്ച് പറഞ്ഞതാണ്. അതുകൊണ്ടാണത് ഇൻഡയറക്റ്റ് സ്പീച്ച് ആണ്. ഓക്കെ, ഡിഡ് യു അണ്ടർസ്റ്റാൻഡ്? നമ്മുടെ ഈ നിങ്ങൾ പഠിച്ചുകൊണ്ടിരിക്കുന്ന ചാപ്റ്ററിന്റെ അകത്ത് ഇങ്ങനെ ഇൻവേർട്ടഡ് കോമയ്ക്കകത്ത് എഴുതിയിട്ടുണ്ട്. ദി നൈറ്റ് ദ ബെഡ് ഫെൽ എന്നുള്ള ചാപ്റ്ററിൽ, ഇംഗ്ലീഷ് തേർഡ് ചാപ്റ്ററിൽ, ചാപ്റ്റർ 3 ഇതുണ്ട്. അപ്പൊ നിങ്ങൾ ഇത് നോക്കി മനസ്സിലാക്കണം. ഓക്കെ, സോ നൗ we are going to see another more examples. Direct and indirect speech differences and change in tenses. Please write down direct and indirect speech of or hyphen, otherwise differences and change in tenses of direct and indirect speech. Now we are going to see about the differences and changes. Renin. Okay. Renin, what are you doing there?
Sorry, sir.
Don't repeat this. Okay. Direct and indirect speech. We are going to see the differences and changes in tenses. Please write down differences and changes in tenses of direct and indirect speech. Renin, ഇപ്പോൾ എഴുതിയ ഹെഡിങ് വായിക്കൂ. Please read the heading that you have written now. Heading വായിച്ചേ. Renin വായിക്കൂ.
Direct and indirect speech, difference and changes in tenses, explanation.
Okay. Differences and changes in tenses of direct and indirect speech. അങ്ങനെയാണ് എഴുതേണ്ടത് കേട്ടോ. അല്ലെങ്കിൽ നിങ്ങൾ ഹൈഫൺ ഇട്ടിട്ട് എഴുതണം. ഓക്കെ, വാച്ച് ദിസ് വീഡിയോ കെയർഫുള്ളി. ഇനി നിങ്ങൾ ആരും ഇൻഡയറക്ട് സ്പീച്ചും ഡയറക്ട് സ്പീച്ചും അറിയില്ല എന്ന് പറയരുത്. അതുപോലെ തറവായിട്ട് മനസ്സിലാക്കിയാൽ മതി, കാണാതെ പഠിക്കണ്ട. Direct and indirect.
Let us now refresh our memory about the key differences between direct speech and indirect speech.
Class also.
Direct speech. The quoted words are placed in between the quotation marks. Using verb and the quoted words are separated by.
Please write down. ഇങ്ങനെ 2 columns ആയിട്ട് എഴുതൂ. Direct speech. Column number 1 direct speech. Examples എഴുതൂ. Direct speech. The quoted words are placed in between the quotation marks. Direct speech ന്റെ ഒരു പ്രത്യേകതയാണ് എഴുതുന്നത്. This is one of the most important difference of direct speech. The quoted words are placed in between the quotation marks. Did you write down? Second one, the introducing verb and the quoted words are separated by a comma or a colon. ഒരു സെമി കോളനോ കോളൻ ഇട്ടിട്ട് ഒരു കോമയും കുത്തുവൊക്കിട്ട് തിരിക്കും, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ കോമ മാത്രം ഇടും. അതാണ്. Please write down. Two different differences of direct speech, specialities of direct speech.
A comma or a colon. There is no conjunction present. The pronoun of the quoted speech.
Okay, please write down in the column below direct speech. Direct speech in the specialities another. Direct speech in the പ്രത്യേകതകൾ quoted words are placed in between the quotation marks. Quotation ന്റെ ഇൻവെർട്ടഡ് കോമയ്ക്കകത്ത് ആയിരിക്കും ഈ ഡയറക്റ്റ് സ്പീച്ച് കിടക്കുക. അപ്പൊ നമുക്ക് വേഗം മനസ്സിലാവും ഇത് ഡയറക്റ്റ് സ്പീച്ച് ആണെന്ന്. ഇൻട്രൊഡ്യൂസിംഗ് വെർബ് ആൻഡ് ദി quoted words are separated by comma. അപ്പൊ അതിന്റെ സ്റ്റാർട്ടിങ്ങിൽ ഒരു ഇൻട്രൊഡക്ഷൻ വേർഡ് വെർബ് ഉണ്ടാവും, അത് തമ്മിലൊരു കോമ കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ടാണ് കൊട്ടേഷനിൽ ഈ വേർഡ് എഴുതുക, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ആ സെന്റൻസ് എഴുതുക. There is no conjunction present. അത് തമ്മിലൊരു കൺജങ്ഷൻ ഉണ്ടാവില്ല. The pronoun of the quoted speech is in first person. The pronoun of the quoted speech is in first person. ആയിരിക്കും എപ്പോഴും അതിന്റെ pronoun കിടക്കുക. Okay, examples നോക്കാം.
Is in first person. Here are the sentences from the activity you have just completed.
See here, Margaret asked, what is the capital of Ireland? Margaret asked. കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ട് കോമ ഉണ്ട്, പിന്നെ ഇൻവെർട്ടഡ് കോമയ്ക്കകത്താണ്. അതുകൊണ്ടാണ് ഇത് ഡയറക്റ്റ് സ്പീച്ച് ആവുന്നത്. Wendy said the river is deep. Teacher said to Mark, well done. I said to my mother, I am going for a picnic on Saturday. I said to my mother. ഞാൻ എൻ്റെ അമ്മയോട് പറഞ്ഞു. എന്താ പറഞ്ഞേ? കോമ ഇട്ടിട്ട് പിന്നെ കൺജക്ഷൻ ഇല്ല, ദാറ്റ് എന്നൊന്നും എഴുതാറില്ല. I said to my mother, ഇൻവെർട്ടഡ് കോമയ്ക്കകത്ത് I am going for a picnic on Saturday. ദാറ്റോ കൺജക്ഷൻ ഒന്നും വേണ്ട. ഡയറക്റ്റ് സ്പീച്ചിന്റെ സ്പെഷ്യാലിറ്റീസ് അവിടെ നമ്മൾ എഴുതിയിട്ടുണ്ട്. പിന്നെന്താ എഴുതിയിരിക്കുന്നത്? The pronoun of the quoted speech is in first person. അതിന്റെ എപ്പോഴും ഫസ്റ്റ് പേഴ്സൺ ആണ് അത് quoted സ്പീച്ചിന്റെ പ്രൊനൗൺസ് എഴുതുക. Rosie said to me, please come for my birthday party tomorrow. Rosie said to me, please come for my birthday party tomorrow.
Indirect speech. The reported words are not placed in between the quotation marks. The introducing verb and the reported words are not separated by a comma or a colon. A subordinating conjunction is used to join the main sentence and the reported speech. The first person pronoun of the quoted speech is changed as per the rules of agreement between the pronoun and the antecedent. Here are the sentences from the activity you have just completed.
Okay, children, please write down in your notebook indirect speech in one column and the opposite column examples. Please write indirect speech. Now we have studied about direct speech. Now these are the specialities and examples of indirect speech. Please write down. In indirect speech, the reported words are not placed in between the quotation marks. There will be no quotation in indirect speech because the reported words are not placed in between the quotation marks. The introducing verb and the reported words are not separated by a comma or colon. Subordinating conjunction is used to join the main sentence and the reported speech. The first person pronoun of the quoted speech is changed as per the rules of agreement between the pronoun and the antecedent. The first person pronoun of the quoted speech is changed as per the rules of agreement between the pronoun and the antecedent. The first person pronoun of the quoted speech is changed as per the rules of agreement between the pronoun and the antecedent. Then the examples are given in the right side. See, in indirect speech, the reported words are not placed in between the quotation marks. Quotation illa. Example നോക്കൂ. See these examples. He said that it started raining heavily when he left for work. He said that it started raining heavily when he left for work. അയാൾ സ്വയം പറയുകയായിരുന്നെങ്കിൽ എങ്ങനെ എഴുതണം? He said that it started raining heavily when I left for work. അല്ലെങ്കിൽ എന്ത് പറയണം? പ്രസന്റ് ടെൻസിലേക്ക് ആക്കിയ it is raining heavily when I am leaving for work. അപ്പോ ഇത് ഇൻഡയറക്റ്റ് സ്പീച്ച് ആയതുകൊണ്ടാണ് ഇങ്ങനെ പ്രൊനൗൺസ് യൂസ് ചെയ്തിട്ട് പറയണത്. പ്രൊനൗൺസിന് പകരം ഫസ്റ്റ് പേഴ്സൺ ഇവിടെ യൂസ് ചെയ്തിട്ടില്ല. എല്ലാം തേർഡ് പേഴ്സൺ ആണ്. തേർഡ് പേഴ്സൺ സിംഗുലർ ആണ് ഹി. ഓക്കെ. The reported words are not placed in between the quotation marks. There is no quotation. And he said it is a statement reported indirectly, not directly by the person. Okay. The second point, the introducing verb and the reported words are not separated by a comma or colon. There will be no comma or colon between the reported sentence words. Andrew said that the meteorologists had forecasted an early winter. That's all. And ഇത് തമ്മിൽ കോമ ഇല്ല, ഇൻവെർട്ടഡ് കോമ ഇല്ല, അതുകൊണ്ട് കൊട്ടേഷൻ്റെ അകത്തല്ല കോമ ഇല്ല. A subordinating conjunction is used to join the main sentence and the reported speech. Mark told Mary, conjunction is used. That here in this sentence, that is the conjunction. Mark told Mary that the mathematicians had proved the theorem to be valid. Here in this sentence, the word that is the conjunction used to join the main sentence and the reported speech. Mark told Mary is the main sentence here, and the mathematicians had proved the theorem to be valid is the reported speech. So that the conjunction word that is used to join this main sentence and the reported speech. Okay. The third speciality, the fourth important point, the first person pronoun of the quoted speech is changed as per the rules of agreement between the pronoun and the antecedent. Okay.